What's up, you guys? It's Bex. Okay, well, so I am actually going to be going to Colorado for an elopement. So I'm super excited about that. I've decided that I was going to do a whole podcast with this kind of thing, but I feel like vlogs are just so much easier, and I'm just better at talking and not talking that much because I keep saying I'm better at talking to myself because I can see myself. Doesn't it ever annoy you guys? Okay, it might just be me because I'm a photographer, but when people take selfies, they go like this. And they're always looking at themselves, but I'm like, you have to look at the camera, like, But they're always like looking off to the side and it annoys me, and I don't know why. I'm not judging. Maybe a little bit. But, okay, off track. So I'm going to be going to Colorado for a wedding. I'll be getting paid for it. She's not gonna be able to pay me till May, which is fine because I'm not too worried and I know her. And I can keep the photos until she gives me the money, kind of thing. So I'm not super worried about it. But I was watching TikTok videos because I'm on there a lot. And I'm following a bunch of people who are doing like living out of their vans, living out of their cars, and traveling and stuff, and a bunch of travel like TikToks. Which, bless TikTok for actually like being a thing for one, because YouTube videos are like really long. I don't want to watch like a 20-minute or 10-minute video about like traveling and stuff, which I could, but I like TikTok because then it gives me ideas. Anyways, and then I send them to myself. But I saw this one TikTok where this guy was like, when you want to travel, don't put in a destination in Google Flights. Just search up from where you're at and then look at the flights available around you, kind of what's going on, kind of thing. And a bunch of them are like super cheap because if you put in a destination, I even tried it myself because I did the thing, did Google Flights, looked up my where I'm at, kind of thing, and then didn't put a destination. I looked around on the map that they had, and they had a $99 flight to Orlando, Florida. And I was like, $99, I can afford that. And then I even put in destination and put it in Orlando, Florida, and the top three options were like 300 something dollars. And I was like, this man's smart. After my Colorado trip, I need to fix my car because it needs some help, and it's going to be a hefty bunch. But I think my next trip I might go to Florida. I have a friend that lives in Florida. I might either go see her or just kind of go to Florida by myself, which could be very scary, but yeah, that's the whole point, right? To do things that make me uncomfortable. So, but also being safe by it, kind of thing, safety. Anyway, I thought that was super cool that, like, the flights were super cheap, and I'm not driving there. I could drive there, actually. I'll do the math and see what would be cheaper, but honestly, flying there would be fun, because then it's like, I like planes and stuff, but can you get my car fixed after this Colorado trip, and then plan and save. I started this new photography job. Chip, I haven't been paid for it, of course, yet, but because it's all new and I haven't really done a whole lot of work for them. So, but I'm also doing some training for them on the Saturday afterwards after I get back. And so a lot of things are happening here soon. And yeah, I'm super excited about it. And I got super sad is because I was remembering last night I had some mental, emotional issues. Remembering the cowboy, because this is the month that we met, April. I'm not gonna cry. Why am I saying this? His birthday's next week. And when we weren't even dating and we just met this month, I got him a present. And it was like whiskey and some shirts and stuff because this man only wears white shirts. So I bought him blue shirts because it was hilarious. I bought him whiskey. And I don't remember what else I got him, but I was thinking about doing the same thing, even though we've broken up and stuff. It's kind of like a kind thing to do, I guess. I was gonna get him a present and then just leave it at his house. And then I just remembered. I was like, that sounds freaking psycho. That sounds really crazy. Even though in my brain I'm like, hey, man, I know I told you I didn't love you anymore. I still do. And also, here's presents. And then I thought about it. I'm like, I'm not gonna do that. Just gonna leave him be. So last night I was just struggling a lot because lots of memories. It's been a year. Not gonna cry again. Ugh. But yeah, I'm going to go on this trip and hopefully come back rejuvenated and refreshed and peace of mind or something. I've been doing a lot of TikToks on that on my trip. I already have a bunch saved that I'm going to do, so I think it'll be fun, but I'm going to take a lot of photos. I'm going to have a great time, and I really needed a trip outside of Kansas. I really need this trip, so I'm super excited. So let's go on this trip. I'm leaving tomorrow morning because this is kind of the vlog. I have to do laundry, so I'm gonna go do laundry, go to my therapy session, and then gotta pack for tomorrow morning. We're leaving at 9 a.m. I'm gonna vlog the whole thing because I'm not driving, so I don't have to worry about driving. But yeah, I'm super excited about it. I really need this, so financially, I can't really afford it too much, but I think it'll be fine because I do have money savings and life's short, and it's irresponsible for me to go on this trip because I don't really have money for it. Technically, I do, but technically I don't because it's in my savings. And what's the point of having savings if you're gonna use it on stupid stuff? But I need this trip, so I think it'll be good. And then with this new photography job, I am gonna get paid more, so hopefully we'll start making more money. And hopefully with this photo shoot, because it's a wedding, so hopefully with the wedding, maybe it'll pique everyone's interest of wanting to elope and maybe hiring me to go with them, so that'd be fun. But okay, I gotta go do a bunch of stuff, so let's get to it. So I'm pretty sure this is gonna be like the vibe for the next year. Is just me, my car. I do want to get a new like little steering wheel thing, because this is like everybody's got this one, but I want like a new one. But anyway, so today is therapy day because I missed last week's. I don't know why I missed last week, honestly, because I just forgot. And I'm gonna tell her that too, because I think I have to pay like a fine or something for not showing up. But I went to the gym and I pushed myself further than I usually go, because I usually only go for like 30-45 minutes, which is not good. But that day I went for freaking an hour and a half. I was like, hell yeah. I started with stairs. I wore myself up. That was what got it. But I went to the gym, and then I needed to go shopping, so I went shopping for food. And then I get a phone call while I'm shopping, and it's a number I don't know. And I never answer numbers I don't know. It's not saved in my phone. I ain't answering it. Which I should have, because it was my therapy being like, oh, where you at, bitch? No, that's not what they said, but I just forgot. I don't know why. So that's what I'm going to tell her today when she says, like, what happened? I'll be like, I have no good excuses, because my brain would lie. I even like was thinking excuses in my brain before I recalled and rescheduled. I was thinking about excuses and lies, and then I'm like, you can't. You gotta take the L and admit that you forgot. So I told her, I'm gonna tell her when I go in, because I'm here early. Because it's like a 20-minute drive from my apartment, and I always get my boba in my firehouse, so it's like a 20-minute drive, and I'm here really early. And I was just sitting at home because I went to the gym today. Yeah. And I was like, I'm hungry, so I left. So I'm gonna eat before, but I have no idea what I'm gonna talk about in therapy today, because I have a lot of stuff going on, but not a lot of stuff going on. So good. I'm going to talk a little bit about my David issue, because he kissed me. Actually, step back. I'm gonna admit to something. Okay. So he texted me because I want to hang out with him, because I like hanging out with him. I like being around him. Remember when I said I wasn't gonna sleep with him? I didn't. But I even told him that. I'm like, hey, I'm not gonna sleep with you. You know. The first time, and I told him that, and he was like, fine, that's fine. Respectful man. He didn't care. And then the second time, I told him like why I didn't want to sleep with him. He was respectful and stuff, but then I wanted to see him literally the next day, because I don't know. I just like being around him. I don't know. He's a positive person. He's fun. I don't know, he's good vibes. I don't want to say just because he's attractive, because he is attractive, and I am attracted to him, but I just think he's a person that I just kind of like, I like being around, and I feel like we could get along really well. I don't know, we were chopping wood the second day, I think. No, the third time. I need to explain how and why I went over there, which is bad. So he asked me something about, we were just being like super sexual, which is like fine, I guess, but he's all talking about like me coming over there and doing stuff with them for like food, for Pop-Tarts or something stupid. I don't know, I regret it now the way I phrased it, but I just wanted to see him. I wasn't even gonna do anything with him, but we were just joking. Yeah, I'll suck you off for a Pop-Tart. Oh, fuck it. No, it sounds so dumb now that I'm saying it out loud. Anyway, so went over there, and we hung out, we had some food, we ate some food, and we were just watching some show. I don't remember what show it was. He was watching the show, and I was just sitting there chilling. Beforehand, we did chop some wood, though. I did pretty good. I think I did pretty good, but we were chopping wood. He was needing to chop wood, and I was like, I got this. I can chop some wood. So I chopped some wood with him, and I did pretty good, actually. I didn't think I could, but I split it in half. I split that wood in half. Heck yeah. I'm pretty proud of myself. But anyways, anyway, so we ended up eating food and just chilling and hanging out. We didn't do anything, of course, but he explained to me some personal issues that he's having, and we didn't do anything, which was fine. I didn't mind. Because I found out on a TikTok, this is after the fact though, just yesterday, I found out on TikTok why people, like what happens when people sleep with each other. When you have sex with somebody, your brain releases oxytocin. I googled it, which might not be reliable, but the dude who explained it, like, he seemed smart. I don't know, it's TikTok. But it releases oxytocin, and that makes like a bond. We bond with people when we have sex with them. It's like a bonding experience. So whenever you sleep with somebody, you have an emotional bond with them. And if you sleep with a bunch of people, you just slowly but surely just don't have strong bonds, I feel like. That's with a lot of people, especially this person that I am attracted to. And he slept with a lot of people, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But him having a bond with somebody is harder to do. You know, it's hard to be emotionally invested in somebody and bonding with them on an intense level when you've slept with a million people. Nothing against him. I'm not judging him for it, and I'm not judging anyone else for sleeping with a lot of people, but that's gonna happen. Sleeping with a lot of people, that's just what's gonna happen. Your brain's like, oh, you're sleeping with another person. Oh, let's bond with this person, bond with that person, bond with this person, bond with that person. You know, it makes sense that just the more people you sleep with, the less of a connection you can make with people. It just makes sense. And that's what he explained to me. And I was just fine with that, but then he kissed me. And I've been attracted to this man for so long, and I've had a crush on him for a very long time, and I don't know, nothing's really ever happened, because obviously he's got some stuff he's working on, and I would never date him because of other personal issues, because, I don't know, that's a whole thing I don't want to get into, but there could never be a relationship with this person. But I still want to be with him. Like, I still want to hang out with him. Like, even as friends. Friends is fine. I don't even want to sleep with him. But when he kissed me, I was just like, damn. I wanted more, you know? Not even sex more, but just more of that man. Anyway, for the last couple of days, he's been ignoring me. He might have something else going on, because he hasn't really, like, seen my messages on Snapchat. And usually he, like, opens them kind of thing. But he's been kind of distant, which is fine. But it's not fine. I don't know, it makes me sad, but guess that's what I'm going to talk about today, is how to not freaking fall for every man that talks to me and gives me attention and kisses me. I'm not sleeping with anybody. I even put it on my Snapchat. Just like people who kept asking me out and anything like that. I'm not dating. I'm not sleeping with anybody. The next person I sleep with, I want them to be my boyfriend or something very serious. You know what I mean? I don't like hoe phases. I'm not good at it. I don't do that. And it's okay for people who do.
that and are successful and have a great time, that's fine. But I do get attached easily, which is not a bad thing either. Let's talk about attachment issues. Very codependent on people, but I'm working on that. But it's not a bad thing to want to be with somebody, like, in a serious sense, and that's the only time I want to sleep with them. So I'm not gonna be sleeping with anybody. I've done pretty good so far. The last person I slept with was the narcissist, and you know how great that turned out. So completely scarred, honestly. So not sleeping with anyone, not dating anyone with anyone, because honestly, I'm just so tired of caring about people and loving people, because that's all I want to do, is I want to be loved. And I'm tired of loving other people and giving people attention and caring about people, and then them turning around and just not reciprocating it very well. I don't know, with David, it's like, I don't know, he's got stuff going on, so I can't be mad, but really wish he would message me. Me manifesting him getting his shit together and messaging me back. Why? Even though I've chosen not to have a relationship with him for very, very important reasons, I still want to know him. Maybe I might change my mind, and maybe it'll be okay and it all works out. But for right now, I just want to talk to him. I just want to hang out with him. I just want to get to know him. I don't know a whole lot about him. I do, but I don't, kind of thing. I know, like, basic stuff about him, like where he works and when his birthday is and stuff he likes to do. I don't know, but got a lot to talk about. Honestly, this might be a whole video on its own, but I'm gonna go to therapy, finish eating my food. Man, life's so freaking complicated. I'm so sick of it.